Well, says I'm streaming. I got the audio on desktop. I'm streaming. So I don't know what's wrong. Desktop streaming. So I don't know what's wrong. Desktop streaming. So I don't know what's wrong. Streaming. Says live. I'm using 8.7 MB. 2638 kilobytes per second. 2638 kilobytes per second. That sounds good. Kilobytes per second. That sounds good. Kilobytes per second. That sounds good. Alrighty. Let's go to YouTube. Here, kitty kitty. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, things are looking much better now. Okay, speech. Oh, it's off the hook, dude. I actually got tears. The man is a genius. An echo? I wonder what's wrong. Oh, speech. Oh, I know. I wonder what's wrong. Oh, speech. Oh, I know. I wonder what's wrong. Oh, there. How's that? Did I get rid of it? I know. I wonder what's wrong. There. How's that? Did I get rid of it? I know. I wonder what's wrong. I only have one end window open right now. So, yeah. I only have one end window open right now. So, yeah. I only have one end window open right now. Because I have my mic turned way down, I know my input isn't blowing in a red zone. Because I have my mic turned way down, I know my input. In fact, I can check it right now without this because I have my mic messing things up. I know my in fact, I can check it right now without this because I have my mic messing. Yeah, it says desktop audio really good, so. I'm not seeing anything else audio really good, so. I'm not seeing anything else audio really good, so. Well, I'm going to have a giveaway, you guys. I'm going to give away. Well, I'm going to have a giveaway over 5 carats of Montana sapphires. Well, I'm going to already cut 5 carats and Hiker. Hey, Harley Girl, hi. Sapphires. MT. Oh, wow. Good to see you, brother. I'm going to give away a little over 5 carats of Montana sapphires. I'm going to give away and 1 garnet. Well, I think I'll throw in an extra garnet. Montana sapphires. Approximate worth $800. When I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to give them approximate worth. So $800. When I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to give them approximate. But I got to figure out how to pick the winner. It's got to be random. But I'll nail it to them, paid mailing and all that stuff. It's got to be random. So it's totally cool. But I'll nail it to them, paid mailing. And I left. So it's totally cool. But I'll nail it to them, paid mailing. And I left. Turned mute on YouTube channel. Well, yeah. And I left. Turned mute on YouTube channel. Well, yeah. That's what's causing. Well, mute on YouTube channel. How's that? I bet that's better. Echo, echo. Not anymore. I bet that's better. I think I got rid of it. Echo, echo. Not anymore. Oh, cool. That's better. I think I got rid of it. I'm a welder. I ain't a PC guy anymore. Oh, cool. That's better. I think thank goodness I have a son I figured was programmed so I could live stream. Cool. Thank goodness I have a son I figured. I'm definitely going to have a giveaway contest. But I got to figure out how to make it fair. I'm definitely going to give away, like I say, 5 carats of Montana sapphires, and 2, like I say, still 5 carats of Montana sapphires, and 2, still 5 carats of Montana sapphires. I got everything closed down. Let's check out something else. I got everything closed down. Let's check out something else. I got everything closed down. Let's check out something else. I got everything closed down. Let's check out something else. I got everything closed down. Everything's turned off. Everything's turned off. I have no idea what's causing it. Everything's turned off. I have no idea what's causing it. KNT. Hey, bro. Everything's turned off. I have no idea what's causing it. Harley says like she's gotten a. Hey, bro. No, I'm running. I'm using OBS. Yeah. She's gotten a. Hey, bro. No, I'm running. I'm using OBS. Yeah. She's gotten a. Hey, bro. No, I'm running. I'm using OBS. Yeah. Wow. Catter, Zero's here, Dark Side, Corey, KNT, Catter, Zero's here, Dark Side, Corey, KNT. How many watched the speech tonight? Corey, KNT. How many watched the speech tonight? Corey, KNT. How many watched the speech tonight? I'm really impressed with it. Are you still hearing me there? I think maybe I found a problem to the echo. Boy, thank you, KNT. That's so cool. Yeah, you know where the problem was is I brought up the dark side on YouTube, and I had the mute had to be on the channel itself. I had to mute it there. Awesome. Figured it out. Duh. But I wasn't kidding about having a contest. Hit 1,000 subs, and I'm going to give away 5 carats of Montana sapphires. But I got to figure out how to pick the winner. So it's random. Well, I can't write it because it's winter. How do you like the new rims on it? God, those $600 a piece. I went from 17s in the front to 20s, and then on the rear I went from an 18 to a 22. I actually had time where it didn't get really bad where I could drive it. It made a big difference in the ride. Oh, thanks. So far I've changed on it is I put floor mats, parabolic mirror on it. You poke it, it goes. The factory tire's kind of on the hard side, so it's easy to drift it, but it's extremely predictable. Hiya, Dan. And it's got that nice little Chevy Ecotec motor in it. But I put on a cold air intake, put on an advanced exhaust system. Mr. Boyd. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bing. But the base model, if you buy it and upgrade it, like I've been doing to mine, is like $21,000. But the real fancy one, they got one now, is close to 30, I think. And they opened up another plant, and that's in Huntsville, Alabama, to make them. Nice way to get around car insurance and car license plates and stuff like that. So that's like you live in a warmer climate. 35 miles per gallon, a couple of storage compartments behind the seats. A way fun rig. But I stuck about 4,000 into it so far. So I was going to put a turbo or a blower on it, but oh, cool. I like that show. You know, I had something strange that came up on the screen. Never saw that before. Tried to block what you were saying, KNT, but just on this is open chat here. It's your guys' room. I'm just someone to watch and talk to you. You want to talk about anything you want. Oh, I know Ecotech loves turbos. No kidding. $4,000 for a turbo setup for that. And now they make a blower setup too, about the same price. I think a blower would be interesting. It's got that little 2.4 in there. You know, pump it up to 300 horsepower. Yippee. Use it when you just got booted out. You're still here, Void. No, it's not the pooter. It's just damn, it's the way they got it set up here. But I have, 425? Like that one, what's his name had on YouTube? Faust? Is that his name that drove that one? Where they do the test in San Diego at 4 o'clock in the morning. They take that 425 horsepower. Oh, okay, Boyd. Yeah, that's a great video. That thing is insane. There's lots of crazy videos about them on YouTube. So far, there's been, you have an LS2? They already did. I saw the couple of V8 swap outs. The LS2, I think, was one of them. The guy put it in there. It's on YouTube. Oh, that's stock? Oh my God. I got a little 2.4 in mine. It's a stock. It puts out what? 175 horse? Something like that. Oh yeah, you darn right. 110. V45 has always been fast. People always laugh at them. They don't realize how much torque they have. Hmm. Oh, cool. Got you covered there, Boyd. I like that twin cam 88. I had that Heritage Springer Softail, FLSTS, the Springer, the black and gray one. Drove that for 5 years. Oh, Screaming Eagle cam. Oh yeah, Screaming Eagle makes all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's fun making stuff go fast. Hey, don't kid yourself. You ever see this guy took a 10-horse Briggs and Stratton and made a motorcycle out of it? And top speed is around 70 miles an hour, and it gets over 40 miles per gallon or 50, some insane mileage. But it's not fast out of the hole, but it will top out. Then there was a guy that took some Briggs and Stratton motors and married them together, and it looks like it's factory made when he gets done with it. A straight four-cylinder. Really? Well, you can put up the link there, boy. I definitely hope you promote that link. I'm definitely pro link. And you are a mod, so you can do it. Ooh, an 80cc motor on your bicycle? Two-cycle? I bet it was. I bet that thing screamed. Hmm. Yeah, I like the high RPM two-cycles, like yeah, scary fast. Like that one. Kawasaki makes a 90cc liquid cooled two-cycle. And here's this itty bitty dinky little bike, and I get on it, and I'm 180 pounds. I hit the throttle on it. I was really surprised. That thing flat went. I says, I don't need to go any bigger. This is plenty big enough. Then I had a 500cc Yamaha one lunger two cycle that I built in that one shop. Now there was a scary ride, especially when they started popping that 500cc two cycle engine, one lung. It was like incredible. Didn't have enough brakes on it either. It was way under braked, but way fun to ride. Well, there's some guys here that ride some crazy machines here in Montana. Oh, I love fast. Yes, all for fun. You can post links here, boy. You're a mod. So if you want to put up Next News Network, I'm totally cool with that. We got to promote our brothers and sisters. That's why I say it's open chat here. Yep. Yeah, I do too, Corey. I'm nuts. Totally hooked on fast. Okay, Boyd. Get some of the glare off my glasses. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't gotten a ticket in that slingshot yet. I definitely don't drive the speed limit with it. What's fun is you can zip in and out of traffic like it's almost like a little sprint car. No, I don't burn rubber, but I do go fast. That thing's way easy to burn rubber with. You leave a steady black strip from first to third easy with it. The only gap is be where you clutched it. It'll just keep smoking. I don't start really stepping into it till I hit third gear. And you say once you hit fourth gear, it's you take it all the way to top speed in fourth, not a problem. Fifth gear is like a cruising gear. How much you pay for tires, Corey? My truck, my Ford truck, If I peeled out with that, that's $300 a tire. Ooh, 20s. Ooh, big bucks. Uh, are they directional tires? I know on the Slingshot it's got directional tires. You got to make sure you put them on the right side. Okay, girl. See you, Harley. Thank you for stopping in. It's always good to see you. Oh, ZRs. No wonder. Someday I'll have Nightbot set up. Have lots of fun with Nightbot. I gotta figure out how to do all this streaming stuff first. Well, I don't know how to post them here on my stream yet, but I know how to put them in the Hangouts. I know how to get them there for you if you want to see them, Corey. I posted the Slingshot and my truck is in the background. A bucket of bolts in the future. Yes. Steampunk. In fact, I might be able to do it right now. Do, 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 do. Hello, photos. Where? Oh, yes. Saved of photos. There's a nice one. We'll go over here to this one. Well, it's kind of funny. I can't see what you guys are saying or nothing. And I'm opening up photos and posting them in the Hangouts. Okay, we got Charles Bar and Grill, The Asylum, Fox Media Mag, and if anybody's close, I'll put them in the Gorfian Hangout there too. So if anybody's got that one up. Okie dokie. Boy, this mouse is so sensitive and I got it turned down really low. It's one of those Which is made by, it's called the Mamba. It's really a nice mouse. Okay, I'm back from posting. Oh yeah, you kicked yourself out. There you go, Boyd. And you can tell all the other mods too from that come here. You know, from different streams. You can post for them. So I'm totally cool with that. So if you have links you want to post, do that. We got it. Oh, far out, Corey. Yeah, that's the base model. That's the 2016, and that one was $21,000. Yeah, I know I hate slow computers. That's why I got this gaming computer. It rocks. Well, see, Dan, that's kind of funny about that stream. Uh, it's routed to Vietnam and then broadcast back in. And so eventually they catch him. There's only one real legal Fox stream on YouTube. Everybody else is piggybacking off streams. And they don't care if people do CNN, but they like to go after the ones that are doing Fox. Well, it's like Boyd and I go way, way back when all this stuff started. We'd be in mods, people would invite us as mods, and we'd go in their chat room, and there was this crazy stuff going on. And oh, yeah, what would happen is we'd find out who the real stream owner was, and we'd be basically tell them, well, you know, well, we really don't want to mod for you because you weren't upfront and honest about what's really going on. But then they started having this really crazy stuff going on. People bumping other people's streams. Yo, oh, here we go. Yes, the mod war. It got nuts. And through all that time, I never took sides. Boyd didn't either. But there were some of the mods that took sides like dummies. Okay, KNT. I'm glad you stopped by. See you next stream. I forgot about the president giving his speech tonight, so I came on late. Ooh, that was noisy. Yeah, they got a giveaway there now for what is it, 6 months survival food for like 4 or 5 people. I entered that contest. I'm going to have a contest here. In fact, I got to figure out how to set it up. When I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to give away over 5 carats of Montana sapphires. They're worth approximately between $8,000 and $1,000. Doug and I had them faceted in Bangkok, Thailand. Is where the stones were cut. I sent them there. Oh, clickbait? I've never done that. I don't like things that like to put cookies in my computer. Clickbait. It is funny. Hi, Karen. How you doing? Through a knack for 20. God, that was a good one. Oh, God. Yeah, definitely promote where Boyd is a mod at. Next News Network is really a good channel. We are bored. Oh my God, girl. Yeah, I know. I'm a mess up. I forgot POTUS was going to be speaking, and I timed in that uh, late because I wanted to watch him. Awesome speech tonight. I loved it. Borgie goes to Twitch to watch. Uh, oh, it was Trump lady. We Are Bored goes to Twitch to see Gorf on Friday nights. That's where I see her most of the time. I love Gorf's channel. Yeah, a lot of good peeps go there. I like the original artwork and poems and music. You did? Oh, thank you, Trump lady. Hugs and kisses to you, hon. Fifth grader. I bet there's hardly a fifth grader out there that can smoke me, and I'm 71. Unless he's got, unless he's playing games on the internet. Yes, he did. And said he got tired of the trolls and YouTube policies, and he likes it a lot more over on Twitch. I guess I can simulcast too. I can do it here and on Twitch at the same time. But I'm just figuring this out, so I'll wait till later till I do it. But eventually, I'll probably be just doing Twitch maybe if I like the format. Isn't that nice? I like their swords, don't you, Boyd? Much cooler than a wrench. Well, you should start coming on over, Boyd. Friday nights, same time. Twitch mods have swords. I love it. Yeah, I think it looks more effective. People get the idea. What's he doing? Twerk the network? No, to chop you up. Geek, how's it going, dude? Glad you came. Welcome to the break room, whatever you want to call it. Oh, well, thank you, man. Zoom, zoom. Beep, beep. Ding, ding, bong. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, it was, Borg. I actually teared up. I did. And then he had the right people in the crowd to sway them emotionally. Like the guy from North Korea, the cop, the veteran. He knows how to work a crowd, and he knows how to emotionally get people to attach them to the agenda. The guy's amazing. I think he's the master troll of trolls. When I first started this journey, I, I was thinking about voting for McAfee on the Libertarian ticket, and I started watching videos of him, and I was never a fan of Donald Trump because I've never liked his shows or stuff. Like just like you know, You're Fired show, whatever it was. I watched it once. Went, this is boring. I'm out of here. And I listened to one of his speeches, and I became an instant fan because he told the truth. He knew how to talk to you, how to get inside of you and wake you up if you weren't. I loved it. Yeah, I was too, man. I had to wipe my eyes a couple of times. Okay, boy. All right. See you later. Have a good one. You don't want to know. Well, I'll tell you what. When he won, I took out my 375 H&H rifle and I shot a hole in the ground with it in my backyard. Oh my God, it was loud. Yeah, I went back in the house, turned the lights off. It's the truth, man. Boy, there was a big cloud of dust when that big bullet hit the ground. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bing. Borgie, you want to be a mod here? Really? You're kidding me, Corey. That's old and wore out. Okay, hon. It's a done deal. I always ask. Okay, you're a done deal. I don't want to get too many mods. You're very welcome, girl. I've known you from way back when. Gorf loves you. You're a good person. Okay, when my channel gets better, I'm going to bring in more mods. But you know it's a safe zone. Oh, she's going to be nice to you, Corey. Oh, Borg, people can swear here and stuff. And oh, as a mod, you can post links here. So you're more than welcome to do that too. But we just get rid of the trash and the trolls. People are pretty much can say what they want here. I don't care. And the F word's not banned, you know. But if they go into that racist crap, you got my permission to slap them any way you want to. I don't care. Oh, I like that. Hey, Dan wants whip me into timeouts. Yep, I get these little pop-up screens. And Cat's Eyes, hey, how's it going? On my side, you don't see it on your side, but I got it. It tells me, do you want that up there or not? And I tried to disable that, but I don't know what's going on because I got rid of the spam thing. Far out. Glad to see you here. That's really funny. I'm running night mode now, so There shouldn't be such heavy reflection off my glasses. I didn't know the screen was reflecting that much before. So, yeah, it is. I like that. I like the night mode. It makes it a lot better for broadcasting. I have another mod that's not here tonight. You guys, you know Amber. She was telling about night mode and stuff. She knows how to set up. Okay, Borg. She knows how to set up Nightbot and that stuff. I'll have to sit down with my son and see what we can do with it some night. Randall, Randy. We had a lot of fun with Nightbot. Got to have Nightbot. Yeah, well, Cat's Eye, I'm a welder. I'm not a broadcaster. I'm lucky I got this thing streaming. Yeah, it is a lot easier on your eyes. Randy, how's it going, man? Glad you came over. It's kind of like an open chat room. Talk about anything you want. Loving this new coffee. God, it's powerful. Let's go my beep beep. Anything but my mama. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if being that I'm the channel guy, if I got extended emojis. Nope, not that I can tell. I don't see anything new in here. No, it's same old stuff. Huh, darn. Actually, I always got my standby. Love my standby. Beep. There. Yeah, Amber's is really a great mod. Well, Amber and I modded together there for a long time, never till everything went to hell, unfortunately. Now she's on Twitch all the time. She also helped Gorf. She set up a Nightbot on Gorf's channel and everything. She's pretty BC handy. She says my vertical's off a little bit on my streamer. It's got to be taller. I don't know. Yes, she is, Randy. I don't think people really appreciated her. I'm sure if she had the money, she would set up a stream to knock them all out of the water. But she doesn't have enough computer power yet. So what do you want to know about me, Borgie? Let me see, I turned 71 this year. Joined the Navy on my 17th birthday to escape an abusive stepfather. My first ship was the USS Atlanta IX-304. Operation Sailor Hat. I had a secret clearance when I was aboard it. I was aboard that ship for almost 8 months. And after Operation Sailor Hat, I was sent to weapons training in Camp Pendleton. And then I was sent to Vietnam, and I was there for 15 months. And when I came back, I was basically, I didn't know it, I was a broken person. And I didn't really settle down for over 25 years. I had 2 children late in life. They're doing really good. My daughter is the director of the Great Falls Symphony here in Montana. She's the director. My son's a hunting, fishing fool, like I want him to be. And he and I, prison doesn't sound like fun. He and I dig for gold and sapphires. So we're doing quite well. It's not on the gold side, but on the sapphire side. And he's my best buddy. His name is Paxton Tudor. He's here on YouTube. You can go to his website and you'll see some interesting short videos. I tell you, Borgie, I'm a wore out 71. Yeah. But I look at some of my friends that I went to school with. I see them doing the slow shuffle and stuff. I ain't doing that. I'm taking big steps. I wish I was still as strong as I used to be. That would be great. But I'm not. Like they say, don't drink and smoke. Boy, they weren't kidding. Unfortunately, I abused the shit out of myself before I quit. Oh, God. A fabricator welder. I was a welding inspector for Boeing aircraft for, actually, I was a QC for Boeing for 5 years, but I was a welding inspector for a year and a half for them. And we were working on the reentry program on the Minuteman missile systems here in Montana. And then we went to Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota. 65. Ooh, nice number. Yeah. But basically, I was a fabricator welder for years. Welding's was iffy and job, and one thing I never did like about it is professional jealousy. An electrician's a great job. I was an IBEW electrician's welder for a while. Oh, knees? She ain't got no knees left in the end. Ooh, ironworking. Yep. You know it. I seen those ironworkers when I was a QC for them when the depot working on the missile sites. Boy, they ate some nasty stuff. At least I worked in a fabrication shop. That's much better. Yeah, erectors. Yeah. I worked for a company that used to make skeletons for buildings, and you guys used to throw it up. Our stuff was so accurate, these guys would like come to our plant and thank us, the guys that were putting it up. Corey. Oh, God. I think the worst job I ever worked for 10 years was on the Mesaba Iron Range in northern Minnesota, working in iron ore pits there. Really good money. Uh, Brutal winters, great fishing in the summertime. But I'd say that was the worst place I ever worked. Yeah, you did, Corey. Oh, well. Welcome to Adults After Hours. Get awfully hard to get timed out here in this room. That's for sure. So, any of you guys into fishing and stuff or hunting? Borg, I'm glad you lost your desire to go into the military. They will use you up one way or another in the end. Ooh, fishing's, I love fishing. I got one fishing reel. It cost me $250. A bait casting reel for a lefty. If I was to go back in, I'd do the Navy over again in a heartbeat. I love the Navy. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, boy, there's a lot of deer you can shoot with a camera here. A lot of whitetail and muleys. Well, the muleys are starting to come back. They kind of went down there for a while. Noodling. Oh, yeah. You're kidding. You do noodling, Borg? I saw some videos on it, man. I don't think I'd be doing that. Good way to have a big cat drag you under. Stick your arm in its mouth. Columbia River has some great fishing. You too. My God, girl. You're tougher than nails. Yeah, well, like in Vietnam, they got catfish that got teeth there. I'd like to see them do it. That's where you take and you make a what's called a dead end box sometimes, and you sink it. And oh, I bet you do, Borgie. And these big cats go in these things thinking like they're in the bank of a river, and they'll sit in there facing the river. And what you do is you stick in there and feel in the hole. And if you feel a cat, you have a piece of line in your hand. You shove your hand in its mouth, you grab the other end of the line, pull it through its gill, and pull that bad boy out of there. And some guys just reach in and grab their gill through their mouth and pull them out. And when I watched the video of them, and some of the cats are over 30 pounds. A 30-pound cat can flop you around in the water. Well, yeah, big catfish. Yeah, Columbia River's got some big ones. That thing's over 30 feet deep, isn't it? The Columbian. Like the Missouri doesn't get really deep here. I call it, I got bigger kahunas than you. Yeah, I bet nobody goes noodling for northerns or muskies. Lose your arm there, big muskie. You'd put a bite on you. Good times. Good times to be a little sister. You had good brothers. Taught you the right way. Ooh, Snake River. I've never fished that one either. I fished a lot of different places. Ooh, alligator gar. Seen some big ones come out. Guys bow fishing them. Yep, that's a big fish. What it'd be like to catch one on ultralight tackle. A spinner. 6 pound test. See how long you could keep them on. The Rio Grande. That's got some interesting fish in it. I had a muskie on ultralight once. Once. First and only muskie I ever caught in my whole life. Had him on for almost 15 minutes. You could see him when he rolled over. Great big old tiger muskie. He'd run, make that 6 pound just as buzz off the reel. And I'd get him coming back at me, and I'd reel like crazy. And eventually he rolled over and went pink, and that was the end of it. But I'm not kidding you, I had a real muskie on. And it's the only one I've ever. Carp? Oh, yeah, we got big ones here. Oh, I caught 15-pound carp here. They fight good. But that was the only big fish I ever had on ultralight. Only had Mexicans in it. Oh my God. I could have just heard that little 4 pound line just screaming off that line, man. Yeah, carp will fight just like a bonefish almost. They're great fish to catch if you want fun. Yeah, the Missouri River here in Montana's got some really big carp in it. Big monsters. And you got Sealy Lake. That's another one that's got some 45 minutes. That's funny. Yes, huge. Oh, I eat crappie, silvers, and black. I eat all the different species of trout. I eat walleye. I eat northern. I don't know if you've heard of this fish. It's called drum. I've eaten those. Those are good. Uh, uh, ling is good. Uh, or burbot is the other name for it. I've eaten uh, sturgeon. That was good. Those basically are all the fish you catch here on the river. But in upper Missouri, it's mostly trout and carp. Oh yeah, occasional sucker. Meat and potatoes, me too. Yeah, I know. It's nuts. I loved it when you catch those big silvers. Oh my God, they're like size of your hand. God, those are good eating. Perch, excellent. That's another thing there's a lot of here. Holter Lake has really, really nice perch in it. I like grandma style. Whole fish, breaded, deep fried, pick the meat off the bones. Canned corn, catching perch. Never tried using corn for catching perch. They usually use their eyes. Perch eyes are really good bait. Oh yeah, perch are just as good as walleye. Whitefish is really good too. You catch those over in western Montana and some of the streams. Oh yeah, you got that right, Randy. We have both species here, and one you have to let go. And it's one that's got the short feelers on its face. I'd have to dig out my fishing rules book. I got it laying here somewhere. Yep, cartilage is easy to get around. Get a lot of meat off of one of those fish if you do them right. Yeah, best way I found out to do with them is you cut around the tail, but you don't cut the spine. And you take the tail and you give it a good twist and you give it a jerk and it pulls the spine out and it gets rid of most of that. Oh well, perch, you got those back spines that are really nasty. Walleye are the same way, and then when you got to be really careful to handling like northerns. Oh my God, you can get really bit. Yep, they got them pokies on their spine. Yep. Blue Moon, Blue Moon. Love that old song. I didn't know they cut their throat and hang them. I know on some fish it's really good to cut their gill and let them bleed out right away. Yeah. Supermoon blue. Oh. Okay, board. Catch you later. And I'm going to try and put up more accurate times when I'm going to be live. So, glad to see you and chat here on YouTube. Only place I've been seeing you is that Gorse on Twitch. You just call me Uncle. Uncle Coop. $150 years ago? Wow. What day is this supposed to happen on? The 31st. Well, I'm definitely going to be outside watching for that. Let me look at weather here really quick. It says it's going to be cloudy. Says it's going to be cloudy. We'll see. We're going to have cloudy skies here. You have to go on the internet to see it. I'm sure a bunch of people will be streaming it. God, that sounds like a song. Dawn in Asia. Or it should be a song. A tearjerker lost love song, yeah. Dawn in Asia. Who's going to write it? Probably because, like I said, I just checked weather, Randy, and says it's going to be cloudy as hell here. So I don't know. Oh, promote Alex Jones and stuff. Survival Shield. Great stuff. It's the real deal, the X2. Take it all the time. It says 1 drop. I do maybe 4 or 5. This is to drink water, but I let it soak in underneath my tongue. Get it in my blood right away. Another thing I do is solvent silver, bioactive silver hydrosol, immune support. I do lots of that. That's good for you. Been doing bone broth, not the bone broth that they have at the Alex Jones deal, but at the Good Food store. And the stuff I didn't want, I got some from Alex Jones. I didn't realize it was chocolate flavored. I like bone broth. I like to put it in veggies and stuff like that, or make a hot drink with it. I like it with a little bit of spicy pepper and a little bit of salt. Get that real meat flavor. I like that. And bone broth has actually been quite good. Another thing I've been doing is shots of, not shots, but sips of organic apple cider vinegar. And there's this one that has what they call the mother in it. It's really cheap in the stores. It's made by Bragg. I don't know if you can read this. Bragg organic raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. This is really good for you. You go online. There's all kinds of wonderful benefits from it, especially your pancreas and all those different areas. Really good for your pancreas. In fact, it's time to do a shot. Oh. Vinegar straight up. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Oh. Mm. Boy, I cleaned the pipes out. Yes, the apple cider vinegar thing is not a joke. Okay, Dan. See you in a bit. I just did a hit. Oh my God. Ugh. Wow. Wowzer. But I do about 3 hits of that a day. And I do the iodine every day. I never miss that. And I do the silver. Well, none of us know what checkout time it is. Oh, there's another place I'd love to promote, but I don't know how to do it yet. Is the Thousand Buddha Garden in Arley, Montana. It's a Vajrayana Tibetan school of Buddhism, Nyima tradition. Sagnad Goshen Tugu Rinpoche is the founder, and Namsak Khenpo Rinpoche is now a resident monk there. And I highly recommend going on YouTube and checking it out. It's a totally cool place. I worked on it for 10 years. Randy, you're kidding when you say you got to do insulin. Well, I don't know if you were saying a joke or not, but he says I do mostly insulin. And I'm going, that would suck if you had to do insulin. No one wants to be diabetic. That's really hard on you. I mean, it shortens your life. Can't even have a friendly beer. Type 2, that can be managed, yeah. Uh, they say there's a, uh, I'm, I, I'm really leery after seeing all that stuff they had about diabetics on YouTube, the ads, the side effects. Oh man, I'm like, what the hell? But type 2 can be managed, yes. What's really funny is the VA says I'm borderline diabetic, but I'm not. I think sometimes the VA lies to me. Can you believe this? Uh, I don't even have a real doctor. Oh yeah, booze kill you really quick. Uh, I got a doctor's nurse's assistant, and she's a shithead. It's really hard to get rid of those people that work for the government. Ooh, my mouth is starting to get back to normal after taking it. OJB La Coffee just went live again. I wonder what he's talking about tonight. Well, it depends on where you're at, Randy. If you're in Minnesota, you're in dire straits if you go in there. Uh, that's really a bad VA system. Here in Montana, we have a fairly decent one, and we have a lot of people coming from out of state to get into our system. But the problem here is we have 80,000 Vietnam combat veterans. Well, not anymore because it's been so many years. But they say we're up to about 120,000 combat veterans. And then you have the non-combat veterans too. So, yeah, the VA's is really busy here. The main office is in Helena, Montana. But all in all, I'd give the VA clinic, the VA, a pretty good rating here. The only thing I have a problem with is the VA has what's called an adjudication board, and if you go in for a disability, they're flat out assholes here. Oh, the VA is corrupt. Did you know the VA here in Montana still doesn't have a picture of the president and the vice president up? I asked one of the guards, they didn't know what was going on. I asked who to talk to about getting up their photos. Nobody knew. So everybody's still kind of playing dumb here. And Montana's really pro-Trump. But the VA isn't. Because all the civil service workers in there are sweating bullets now because they can be fired. They have what's called a patient's advocate, and you can file against doctors. In the old days, they wouldn't do anything about it, but now they can be held accountable because of those new laws that the president signed in. Oh, you were to Butte? Butte's way different now. They really cleaned the city up. It's kind of I don't know, a dead mining town that came back alive. Used to be a total, we used to call it Butt, Montana. Berkeley Pit's still there, most toxic waste dump in the world. If that ever breaks out, everything on the East Coast is gonna die because I think it dumps into the Columbian River. Well, you were a patient's advocate? It's not a fun job, is it, Randy? Well, Dan, it's not hard to find me in the Great Falls. Oh, it's always windy because they're right over the mountain range. It's windy in Great Falls too. But we get what's called the Chinook winds. They go from 10 below to 50 above in 4 hours. Lots of places to go fishing here, Dan. I like fishing up in the mountain creeks. Because you catch those little brookies and stuff. You can go down below and you won't catch nothing, and the rivers are flowing. Get up in the mountains, get on those little streams. Use number 10 hook and itty bitty chunk of hot dog, no weight. Throw it in a pool. You get 4 or 5 little brookies out of each pool. Yeah, Great Falls is pretty nice now. It's way changed than what it used to be. If you want a town that's a cross between New York City and the Deep South, and throwing a little western twist to it, is Missoula, Montana. They have the university there. The old downtown has got all these little small handmade shops, anywhere from pottery to clothing to imports. It's a huge college town. It has open air markets on the weekends. It's way fun. But unfortunately, it's a liberal city. It's not conservative. Now the really big swing in cities is becoming Bozeman and Billings now. Oh, Yellowstone? Down there in that Three Forks area? Well, that's kind of desolate down in that area. I never did like it around Yellowstone. I like it closer up into the mountains. Yeah, that's a really crappy area to live down there. It's semi-prairie. It's the only way I can describe it. With lots of little coulees. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of casinos here in Great Falls. Oh, whole 10th Avenue South. They can't build any more casinos here. The uh, uh, the only way they can build any new casinos in the city of Great Falls is it's got to be out of the city limits. They limited out on them, and people got really greedy, and so the payouts are lower. So if you got lower payouts, you're going to have not as many customers. But when they first started up, they were really ripping and making big money. And there was a lot of people coming down out of Canada to gamble here. Yep, lots of casinos here. Uh, Someplace like Manhattan, Montana, Logan, Montana, Three Forks. There's what other real small towns down in there? A couple of them I can't remember. Got these itty bitty little independent school districts. And they're always looking for people because nobody wants to live down there. And the economy isn't that great either. Well, the economy's fairly mediocre actually here in Montana. But I noticed some new industries here in Great Falls. They got a place that just does high pressure pipe now, like for oil fields and industries. They opened up and they're doing really good. Oh yeah, another thing that they built while I was living over in western Montana here was a huge UPS hub center here. It's massive. It's got those really high, tall fences all the way around it with razor wire on it and everything else. Looks almost like a prison. Oh yes, and then there's our buddies who do GMOs. They got a plant they built here. Huh. She came to Montana and fell in love with it. Hey there, Dan. Razor wire, yes. I'm not kidding you. Then Monsanto built a big testing center here that's got these big barns with exhaust fans on them, and oh, there's a holding pond. I don't know what it's for, but it holds lots of water, and it's near these huge water outlets. So maybe it's emergency fire pond or something like that to be pumped. Okay, Randy. Thanks for coming and visiting. Uh, and it has razor wire around it too. So I have no idea what they're growing there at that Monsanto place. And then there's a huge uh, ethanol plant that they built here. You want to talk about something that ruins car engines? And totally bad for the environment is ethanol. Why they ever want to put it in gasoline, I don't know. Ethanol can take the valves out of your car. It's not really good for it. It's really actually bad for the environment. Hmm. I think more like keeping people out at Monsanto plant. But like I say, they got these great big giant barns, pole barns like, with exhaust fans on them. I'm wondering if they aren't growing stuff there. Then, like I say, there's that huge holding pond they got there too. which I thought was kind of strange. Oh, we got a river trail that follows the old railroad track routes that goes way down into the river banks past almost all the dams. In fact, it does. And they got uh, mountain bike trails and walking trails. So you're looking at like 20 miles of river trail that's been put in here. I thought that was pretty cool. People can walk that river's edge trail on the Missouri. Bicycle the whole thing too. My nephew's son had more time. I'd get him to put up more videos. He rode most of it on a bicycle and GoPro camera. Too bad my legs are gone. I got one knee that's missing ball cartilage. My legs are pretty much gone. Pedaling stuff around. After 3 cancer operations, kind of beat me up. Yeah, I'm still alive, Dan. That's cool. Never thought I'd be doing what I'm doing right now. This is way beyond anything I ever even could imagine as a kid. Like Dick Tracy wristwatches. Whoever think that would come true? Oh man, Dan. Congestive heart failure. You're lucky you lived. Would you have a really bad weight problem? Oh, okay, cool. That I understand. My uncle had, oh, that's great. I'm overweight. I'm a chunky little bear. Uh, uh, I'm 5'9" and 235 pounds. No, 195 is a good weight. Real good weight. At least you're not a toothpick. Ooh, 14 notices. What are they? Oh, it's going to take him a while to reset it. Because all those streams are illegal. There's only one that's legal. Grass and Juju, all the ones that are run Fox Media streams, they're all piggybacking. Eventually they catch them. So, yeah, I don't know. Could pop over to Next News Network. I was thinking about going over there. And then there's Twitch. I know Gorf is up on there now, too. Pretty sure he's live there. A lot of game players, but it's got good chat. Well, Dano, I think I'm going to shut her down. Thank you for watching. Okay, cool, Dan. Thank you very much for coming to my channel. I know it's nothing super hot or anything, but thank you very much for being here. See you later.